So Joe King Audits. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Done it. So is the game actually running? Okay. So I'm gonna have to restart Steam. Look. Desktop stuff. I don't think I've actually got enough money for another back at the back end, to be honest. Cause this one more expensive. You know, you're like pretty sure I don't have enough on this, but you do it anyway. I mean, I should have enough back until to last me at least 2 days. It's not enough though. It's just not enough. Is it ever gonna load? No. Today would be nice. It's getting softer. To move it around, doesn't it? It has to be like a bit pliable. Experience. Just a little bit pliable, not too much. Why does it smell like chlorophyll.
Mouth so dry.
Shit. Tastes like an old man smoking a cigar. Actually tastes like the old man that rolled it. What kind? Drop my glass up for a change. It's another level, man. It's another level. I'm not even joking, it's not going to look proper though. Let's get it fucking lit. Who needs fucking crack, you know? £10 every so often. And I'm happy. Well, plus beer. People go, you can't drink on benefits, you can't do this, you can't do that. But I'm happy doing it, you know. I'm happy when I do it. You know, I'm happy when I take drugs. But, you know, it's just too expensive for me. I mean, this is too expensive. But I'm happy. For a time, at least. Every so often, you know, it's like just a release. A release of pressure and responsibility. I don't have no responsibilities, but people make you feel responsible all the time. That's why I don't have children. 'cause I'm not responsible, you know. What are you drinking? Whiskey? Famous Grouse whiskey. Cheap. £14 for a litre. Was it £17? I think it was £17 for a litre. I only buy the litre bottles. Everything just keeps getting smaller. And then they complain about carbon tax. Yeah, well, you know, it's because I had to buy two 70cl litres bottle. That's 700 milliliter bottles of whiskey instead of just one litre bottle. So, you know, it's twice the amount of carbon. Nearly. I mean, my carbon footprint is next to nothing. But, you know, this does cost carbon to make bottles, you know. To recycle glass, melt it down, make a new bottle. You know, it's just a never-ending cycle of making bottles for JoeKingAudits to drink out of. I didn't make the rules, man. I just appreciate them. Somebody said to me today, right? We're in 2023 and you're still recording a TV with your phone playing a computer game. So I replied back to him. I said, appreciate what you've got. You know? Like, stop being so entitled. I appreciate it. I appreciate being able to like put myself on YouTube. To be honest, you know, I mean, I don't appreciate it that much because I get strikes and stuff. But I appreciate my freedom more than YouTube. So that's why I get strikes. But you know, I appreciate YouTube and I appreciate these mod cons that we've got a phone that I can record myself. You know, I don't have to do a lot of setup. I can just put the camera there, record TV, and you can watch and you can talk to me. It's not even about the computer game. I'm an auditing channel. I mean, okay, we don't do many audits, but when we do an audit, it's epic. You know, it's epic. It's always epic when I do an audit. You know, it's just too cold right now. I mean, I'm not bothered about the cold. It's the fact that my next audit is not going to be close by, so I've got to put all my cycle gear on, and then if I get too warm, I've got to take all my cycle gear off. Oh, I've got to take my fucking other stuff and then carry it around. And I've got to put it back on again, and it's like it's a bit annoying. It's a bit annoying. Plus, I actually don't have the money right now to do what I wanted to do. Because I wanted to go, like, Christmas shopping while I did my audit. In a different place. Because I don't like Bradford. I've only got to buy one thing, to be honest. But I don't like shopping in Bradford because twice now I've been in shopping centre and they go, you can't record, not allowed to record in here. And I'm like, right, I'm going out. And no, you need to turn it off. No, camera never goes off. Not allowed. And so I walk out with the camera and I go, no, walk out this way. No, I'm walking out that way. Whichever way they tell me to go, I go the opposite way. Like, just, it's not even about like which way I want to go. It's not even about me wanting to go shopping. The only reason I go through there with the camera is because I know they'll go not allowed. And I get demonetized, so I've got to mute it as I'm walking through. And then when they come along and start jibber jabbering, get out, not allowed. I have to unmute it and then I get demonetized. So it's like, it's very annoying, you know. Do you know COVID sites, right? When the first put COVID sites up, they used to like grass on you for being like not being on lockdown, and so I used to go, well, I'm actually a reporter. I'm an essential key worker. I'm a reporter for England. You know, I'm a journalist. I'm reporting public matters of public interest. No, you can't be an independent journalist. And I said, well, what do you think auditing is? He goes, I don't even know what auditing is. And we had a massive conversation about it. And I said to him, look, if you want to talk about it, we'll go for a pint, you know. It'll be on live stream, but we'll all go sit down, we'll have a pint. And after work on that, and he never showed up. But what was my point? Oh, yeah, at first, they're like, you can't record, we're going to grass you up to police because you're not unlocked, because you're not a key worker. And I says, well, just do it then. And then eventually, like even before the lockdown restrictions got lifted, eventually they come round and they just be quiet. I called police a few times. Police say they can't do it. You know, you're in public. What do you want us to do? Just like you can tell them to leave the site. That's about all you can do. You know, if they go on site and someone's been recorded, they can put a privacy complaint in. That's all they can do. You know, because it is classed as council property. So, like, if you are on council property, you can put a privacy complaint in and on YouTube, and it'll get removed. But unless you're doing something wrong, then you know that's matters of public interest, and that trumps your privacy. Like you don't get no privacy. You know, like when you get arrested by a police officer, they record you, they put you in newspaper, you get taken to court. It's all public knowledge, unless there's a reason why it shouldn't be because of your safety or because of someone's safety. It gets public knowledge, and that's what I'm doing. You know, they're doing something wrong by telling me, 1, not to film, 2, not to trespass, and that's a civil matter. 3, like, people don't even understand what civil matter means. It means you act like a civil person and you go, get the fuck out of my property. And if I don't leave, then you can sue me in the civil courts because it would be causing alarm, harassment and distress by that point. If you ask me like twice, more than twice, then Portrait to change. Joe, what are you drinking? You have Lawrence now though. Portrait to change. I have Lawrence instead of what? Drugs. I mean, I feel sorry for him, right? But he did it to himself, man. You can't go around pushing people about. Especially when he said leave, and I says, right, I'm going that way then, and he's like, no, you got to go that way. You know, it's just like it's needless. You know, I'm already on the property. Just let me walk where I wanted to go. I'm going off the property. Just let me go that way. It's like it's just been a knobhead for no reason, and now he's got sacked for it. Or whatever, I don't know what he's got sacked for. It might not even be for that, but I complained about him, so I can presume it's that. I mean, I haven't checked my emails actually, but I might actually. He was too sassy. Twice he thinks he knows everything. Just because he's a security guard, he thinks he knows everything. I mean, I'm just an auditor, and I know what to do as an auditor because I watch it all the time, or I did. I used to watch it all the time, so I know exactly what I'm doing. You know, I might not know every law and blah blah blah, but I know exactly what I'm doing. Like, and people don't respect it. I can go about and do this, and they think, oh, it's drinking, so it must be wrong. You know, it doesn't matter if I'm drinking or not. I still know what I'm doing. I still know exactly what I'm doing. It's like, you know, if I'm drinking, do I know how to cross the road? Yes. You know, once you learn how to cross the road, you know how to cross the road, even when you're drunk or not. I mean, maybe your judgment might be impaired, but you still know how to cross the road. You know. It's not rocket science. But people don't respect it. Like twice he's said this now. Twice he's gone, you know, I'm gonna get your video taken down and all this bullshit. First time he didn't follow through. Second time he's like, oh, I'm gonna follow through this time. He's still going on about it on his YouTube channel. Oh, I'm putting legal litigation in place against him. Like, he's still going on about it. He hasn't done nothing. I mean, to be honest, I've got some phone calls, but I don't answer it because I were in bed. And, I try to text them back, and they never call back. So what else am I supposed to do? I mean, they have all the things on YouTube for people to complain about what I'm doing to them. If they don't like it, you know, he knows my YouTube channel. You know, he never comes and talks to me on live stream though. You know, he never comes and like educates himself on my live stream. You know, I'm live streaming 24 hours a day. He could just come in and go, "What's the problem?" You know, or you know, like, why do you keep coming after me? And the answer is because I'm trying to educate you, man. I'm trying to educate the world here. You can't would you go to a BBC reporter and go, you can't film? You've got me on camera walking past. You know, would you go to BBC and say that? The law's exactly the same for anybody. Just because you're a private corporation, don't give you no more powers than anybody else. In fact, you have more rules than just a general member at public and independent freelance journalist. You have more rules. You know? That's why I can drink while I'm doing this shit. The police all over the world are getting a lot better though. But there's always like, because they're getting so young now, and you know they just can't keep up with everything. It's just not important. It's just not important enough to tell them, don't mess around with people with a camera. Just because they've got a camera. You know, don't call them a terrorist. Investigate if you have to, but you know, don't be going on down terrorist route. It's just ridiculous. I mean, the thing with social media is like, even like criminals nowadays, they put themselves on camera doing criminal things, and they get caught. So like, that's why the police think, oh, you know, in plain sight, you might be doing something wrong, but what is a police officer coming up to a guy with a camera going to achieve? Maybe you should get the intelligence agencies onto it. You know, like there's a task force designated to anti-terrorism. You know, maybe you should get them on it, or undercover officer. You know, don't just walk up to a guy that you think might be a terrorist. Like, what's that going to achieve? And go, are you a terrorist? You know, this is the investigation of a police officer. You walk up to a guy with a camera, are you a terrorist? You know the current climate. You know, you're recording people's cars. You must be a terrorist. Like, this is what we get, man. I mean, I've never had the terrorism. I've had the current climate bullshit, to be honest. You know, in this current climate, we've got to be safety conscious. You never know what's going to happen. Somebody's going to blow up the police station one day. You haven't done it yet, but you never know. You know, it's always the first time for everything. It's just madness, man. Like, I mean, I don't want to be racist, but I'm white. You know, I don't get terrorism a lot because I'm white. Like, you know, make what you will of that. I don't even get that. I don't even get that many foreign. Like, I don't get many Muslims actually telling me that I can't record. They'll come up and they'll have a word with me and blah blah blah. You know, but like whenever like questionably I might have done something wrong, or someone's like grassed me up or whatever, then the Muslims kick into action. The Muslim police officers. Well, I'm presuming the Muslims. They might not be, you know, but you know, I'm presuming. The Pakistani officers. Then they go hands on and they get all heavy-handed and bullshit because they hate white people, man. They're racist. I'm telling you. That's why, like, I think there is a problem with the Muslim community and the Pakistani community. Because I've seen it for myself, you know. Did you push the buffoon? Yep. I stepped back and then he come towards me again, so I pushed him. I told police officer this. I says, look, right, we're getting too close. I stepped back and then he come at me again and I lightly pushed him away. I used reasonable force to try and get him out of my space. We were getting too close and I didn't like it. It was intimidating. And then I said, am I free to go? Because I think I had to show him video, right? And all this happened after I was showing him video. Showed him video and he's like, yeah, you can free to go. So, you know. And then police just said, well, you can complain about him if you want, but not what's happened yet. So he got sacked. Well, I don't know if he got sacked, but maybe. I think he lives with his parents. No, he said he lives in a shared house. I watched his video the other day. He was too sassy. Did you push the buffoon? Yep. Oh my god, phone calls. What? He has learned a lesson. I don't think he has. He's still as narcissistic as ever. He still believes he's right, whatever he does. Chris gets worried about money. What do you mean he gets worried about money? His mum is bad with money. It's his money, isn't it? He's the one that's disabled. Why don't he get the money? You know, she's just the person that has to spend it for him. He gets disabled money, man. He's worried about money. He should have loads of money. Compared to me, you know. If he's worried, tell the fucking benefits that your mum's frauding him out of money. You know? And then he'll have to get a fucking carer because his mum will go to prison, and you know, that's all he can do. You know, he can put up or shut up, or grass his mum up. It's up to him. Anyway, I've seen his house, man. You know, would you not like to live in a house like that? His mum might be frivolous with the money, but look at the house, clean, tidy, fucking paintings everywhere, fish tanks, big TVs. You know, don't bloody. It's like disabled people can be self-entitled also. You know, I think his dad left in an inheritance of sorts. His mum's his wife. His mum's his dad's wife. The inheritance don't go to the son. It goes to the fucking mother. It goes to the wife first. When the wife dies, then it goes to the bloody son. If he don't grass her up, you just shut up and put up, Chris. I'll be right back. I think the thing is, right, I can't be asked talking about it, to be honest. Can't be bothered talking about it. It's not to do with me. Like, Chris is a grown adult. You have to deal with it himself. I can't advise him because I don't know the situation. Like, everyone's worried about money, you know. And because his mum has got a disabled son. He gets more money than most people, you know. And he's got an inheritance. JoeKingAudits can afford 1 cigar per week. At most. Think how fucking... think how bloody... you know, think yourself lucky. You know, Chris can at least afford 2 cigars per week, probably. So why did the buffoon leave you? Gonna pay him to visit before his last shift. It depends. If I need to walk through there, I'll walk through there. I'm not gonna harass him. But I'm also not gonna bow down to his narcissistic superiority, because I'm just as narcissistic as him. Well, maybe a bit less, but not too much. Why have you not pressed the like button? I'm not narcissistic enough. If you don't press the like button, get out. Go on, out you go. Come on. Off you go. Come on, get out. Shoo. Come on, piss off. Sick of you all now. 4 people in here, not 1 like. No, you haven't pressed it. You haven't pressed it, don't lie. Press the like button. Come on, there you go. There you go. Thank you, Iceman. Iceman knows what he's doing. You know, you only get to stay if you press the like button. There's no point you even being here otherwise. All I want to see is that thumbs up. Like, or else you just get out. Come on. You're bad. Come on. You're bad. See you later. Everyone else is getting a timeout apart from Iceman then. If you don't press the like button right now. Bribery. Come on. Psst, yep, see? Out. Come on, rest of you. Out. Go on. Come on. Out you go. I like all your videos, mate. Come see the buffoon one last time. Why? He's never going to learn, man. Twice I've tried to teach him a thing or two. Like, he doesn't even watch my videos, you know? 2 likes. Thank you for that one. Appreciate it. I mean, the like button don't do anything apart from give me a bigger head. That's all. Plus, I just like to make conversation by like blagging you for likes, and I like to kick you all out. You know, get out. Who's that other guy? I don't even know who else is in here. B-Lad, he should come in your chat. I know. I'm live all the time. You know, but he likes to write comments. You know, snidey little comments in background. I'm going to get your video deleted. I'm going to sue you in the civil courts. Have you seen his comments on them videos? He might have deleted them by now, but I don't know. I just said, look, right. Now you're the one harassing me. You know, I'll see you in court if you want to sue me. But like, just do it. You know, just do it and shut up or put up. He's a muppet. I know. I mean, so am I. But at least I know what I'm doing when I'm doing what I'm doing, you know. That guy's a security guard. I don't even know what he's doing. Has no idea what he's doing. He has no idea what he can do. He can ask me to leave and that's about it. He can use reasonable force to get me to leave if I don't leave. But if I say I'm going to leave, he can't use reasonable force. He can escort me off the land. Fine. Just don't get too close to me, or else I'll push you away. Because I'm allowed to defend myself. If you get in arm's length of me, I can push you away. That's the rules. I didn't make them. You know? I can use reasonable force to get you out of my face, especially when you're spitting in my face. Spitting in your face is assault. I can use reasonable force to get you out of my face to stop you from spitting in my face when you're talking. I don't like it. I'm a fucking germaphobe, for fuck's sake. that's the main reason I don't like people getting close. I don't like police officers getting close because they're trained to do that. Because when they get close, that means they're going to try and like go hands on and try to arrest you for something. So that's when they feel threatened. When the police officer gets close, they're trained to do that to stop. So if you so you don't have enough time to swing. So they can react before you can swing and punch them. That's what they're trained to do. And you know, if they do that, that means they're going to go hands on. They're thinking about going hands on when you haven't done no wrong. You just stood there with a camera. So that's why I don't like police getting too close. But like, you know, there you go. You learned something. They all get close. I know. Because they're trained to do that, but like what they don't realise is that not every situation warrants that sort of thing. If you're not being aggressive and you just stood there with a camera, fair enough. If I come up to you and I go, and I'm all angry and shit, then fair enough. But like the police officer that assaulted me, that said I assaulted him, you know, he comes up to me like this. Like threatening, and I'm stood there. I'm calling him a fucking wanker, yeah. But he is a complete and utter turd. JoeKingAudits never lies. So when I call you a turd or a fucking wanker, you are a fucking wanker. That's why you get all defensive and come up to me all you know, because the truth hurts. You know, I was worse off anyway. But police are still trying to sue me for it. You know? I had fucking grazes all over my face and everything. Fucking twisted up against a wall. I broke my back. My back was fucked after that. Well, my neck was fucked. The police photographer had to come and take a picture of like 4 different areas: my arms, my chest, my shoulder, and my face. I wasn't even struggling. I said, just arrest me. You know, but he didn't want to arrest me. He wanted to brutalise me. Like, I'm not sure, right, but I think it is actually a criminal offence for them to be out in public or publicly accessible areas and not have their SAA badge on display at all times. It's a criminal offence. It's not just a policy offence. It's actually a criminal offence unless they have a very small area where it's for their own safety. They don't have to have it on display. Like there's very rare circumstances that you're allowed to actually hide your SAA badge if you're dealing with public. One of them is if you're a bouncer and you're on the property. I think you can hide your SAA badge. If you're outside the property or in the doorway, you got to have it on display. If you're like undercover in the thing, just keeping an eye on everybody, then you don't have to have it on display. But you know I mean, it might be council property, so it's private land belongs to council. But who pays for council? The public. So we're allowed to walk through there. I'm allowed to go wherever it's public, just like I can go in a police station if I want. I can walk around wherever I want in a police station. If they leave the door open, I can walk around. You know, I might get sued if I record something that I'm not supposed to, but I can walk wherever I want. It's a civil trespass still, even if I walk in a police station and start recording. I did actually do that. I didn't get no private information, and I never released that footage anyway. So, but I've still got it. One day I might release it. I'll have to do a bit of editing with it though. Make sure there's no fucking private information on it. How do you get away with recording in police stations? It's a civil matter. What, trespassing, you mean? How do I get away with trespassing? It's a civil matter. You know? Who's going to sue me? The public. Because who pays for police? The public. You know? It's private property. So the only person that can complain about me on private property is the public. Because the public buys it, or the government. And is the government going to sue me for matters of public interest? You know, it's not within their fucking... It's not within their jurisdiction to do that, because that'll be like invading on someone's freedom of expression. And that's a human right. You know, that's a bigger law than fucking the actual law of the land. What's against policy? Oh, not showing your badge. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's a criminal offence, but people keep saying it's a criminal offence. It should be a criminal offence, because, you know, police officers have to be identifiable, and security guards can go hands-on. So if security guards can go hands-on, and police can go hands-on, and the police have to be held accountable, that's why they have to show the collar number, and so does the security guards. If you want that power to go I mean, anyone can go hands-on. Anyone has the power to go hands-on, just like I did. That's why I pushed him out of my personal space. Very lightly, very gently, just as a warning. I asked him once, I asked him twice, he wouldn't move. I stepped back, and then he came towards me again. I pushed him away. Well, actually, I didn't step back. I just stood there at all times, and he approached me, and then he started spitting in my face, and I told him to get back. I think I might have stepped back. I mean, I don't have to step back. I can push you straight away as soon as you enter my personal space. You know, I can use reasonable force to remove you from my personal space. This is my land. Now, even if it's private property, it's my land within 6 feet. I occupy it, so it's my land. You know, if I've done something wrong, then you can enter my property, and you can remove me by force if necessary, if I don't leave. Otherwise, you can't do that. That's the rules, man. I didn't make them. Like, I don't even know that for a fact, but it sounds reasonable, you know? It sounds reasonable. I don't even know if that's the law, but that's the way I live. I'm an anarchist anyway. It's reasonable to expect that sort of fucking treatment, you know? So that's what I live by. It's like a police officer can't go around putting his hands in your windows when he's like pulling you over for a traffic offence. You know? It's similar to that. I'm never gonna play this game. I'm never gonna get to a new region. There's gonna be another update by the time we fucking play this game. Plus, I'm burning my screen out, just leaving it on like that. I've got to leave some on. I can't do it. I can't deal with it. What should we do? I don't even want to play a game, to be honest. I want to go audit right now. But I can't. Because I'm drunk. Come on, ask more questions. I mean, I've always got something to say. So, did you hear about bird flu? That was a ploy by the supermarkets. So there were probably one case of bird flu. So they burnt all the chickens, all the turkeys, and then the supermarkets come out and go, "Oh, by the way, we've got a bloody problem. There's not going to be enough turkeys left for everybody because we've got a case of bird flu somewhere." So the newspapers go, "Oh, that sounds like an interesting story. Oh, there's bird flu. Better get your turkeys now because they're going to run out." You know, they burnt all the fucking turkeys. There hasn't been another case confirmed. You know, if there has, it's minimal. And yeah, it was just applied to make you buy a turkey for Christmas. So I recommend not buying turkeys. Well, you should buy them still because it's a waste otherwise. Just get them after Christmas. Buy them after Christmas. You know, when they're cheap. Don't buy them at full price because that's what they wanted. You know, Christmas will come around. Let's put the price up at whiskey. You know, people are going to buy whiskey for Christmas. Of course they are. Let's pretend like it's on sale, but really we've put up the price on everything. every whiskey bottle had like yellow labels and like special offer and it's like just as expensive as it always was, if not more. One bottle was £17 about 2 weeks ago. It's gone up to 24 quid. I'm not even joking. But I think that were a mistake, to be honest, because it was a really nice whiskey, and I think they thought it were a 70cl bottle, but so they put £17 on it, but it were a litre. It were a big bottle, so then fucking hell, it went up to £18 at first, and then it went up to 24 quid. Like 1 week it was fucking like 17 quid, and then it went 18 quid, and I'm like, oh, 18, but yeah, it's alright. I bought about 3 bottles in like 3 weeks. Probably less than 3 weeks. I probably bought 3 bottles in 2 weeks because it was just so cheap. But my point was, the turkeys, they want to sell the turkeys, man. They're on last year's stock probably that's frozen, and they're just like, come on, everybody buy turkeys. Bird flu, you know, we're gonna run out of turkeys if you don't buy turkeys fast. Come on, get your turkeys at high prices. You know, if you get it like a day before Christmas, they'll all go down in price probably. Just get it boxed in there. Do you know the best way to cook a turkey? deep fry it. Although oil's really expensive now. So what I'd do is I'd what's the fucking word? Air fry it. If you've got an air fryer big enough to fit a turkey in, air fry it. I'm wondering if you can put it in like a slow cooker. Because all an air fryer is like a air and heat. If you put it in a slow cooker, it probably won't work out, will it? I mean, the oil should get hot enough to 100 degrees, you know, so it should cook. It'll cook really slowly. Yeah, it'd probably take you like 24 hours to cook it though. I've got a top deck in this back. I keep forgetting. It's not a SIG, Joe. It's not a SIG. How do you get away with recording police stations? It's public. It's public. Police stations are public. You know, public money. It belongs to public. They're there to look after public. They don't look after public. They look after themselves. That's why they've got thin blue line badges on. Look after government. Look after corporations. They look after the United Kingdom's interests, but they don't look after the public. When it clearly states in their oath that every police officer has recited, protect the public. Serve the public. Serve the public. That's why they're called public servants. I can't remember the oath. It says something to do with Queen and bullshit and government and the domestic bullshit and serve the public. Serve and protect the public. In the name of God and Crown, or something like that. Because some of us vote, the police officers are actually employed by the public and the government. The government's obviously employed by us. I mean, well, we employ the government. The public employs the government. And the police serve the government and the crown. But the people first. Because ultimately, we are the employer. So that's why I can get away with recording a police station. I can walk on a police station if I want. They can remove me. They can ask me to leave. I can go anywhere I want in a police station. I can't record. But I can go anywhere I want. I can see whatever I want in a police station. It's my land. It's my fucking money. I bought that shit. I can go anywhere. I can go anywhere I want. I can come in your fucking business if I want. You know, even if you don't have like a shop, I can come take a look. If I can walk in, I can come in. I can go wherever I want. Freedom to roam, bro. Freedom to roam. Without obstruction. And freedom of the press, that gives me the right to also report on things that I can see. The problem with it is I don't edit videos, so sometimes I have to edit things out. I should edit things out, you know, because if I'm recording like someone getting arrested at a police station or someone getting in, that's a bit of a privacy issue, and it could endanger a vulnerable person because this person's been arrested for some reason, and if someone finds out which police station is in, it could make him vulnerable by someone trying to fucking get him out, and then the police are going to have to fucking taser everybody and kill everybody, you know. So that'd be my fault. That's why I have like 300 videos on my in my hard drive, because some things I just can't release. Some things I just can't actually release. I'd love to show you it all, but I can't. Not until I've edited it, at least. You know? Like, my eyes shouldn't even be picking up some of that stuff. But because I trespass and because I don't give a shit, because it's my fucking money that's being wasted, I have to do it, man. A man's got to do what a man's got to do. Ding. There's a problem in society where the police think they can get away with whatever they think they can get away with because they have powers. And all they're bothered about is incriminating you. I've seen it firsthand. Maybe not all of them, but you're the police. You're supposed to stop that from happening, and you're not. Or you very rarely do. There's very rare cases that they get fucking, you know, oh, we found fucking Brian, what's his name? Craig Lister. We found Craig Lister abusing his powers, trying to sleep with a young, vulnerable, you know, victim. You know, it's very rare cases. You're kidding yourself if you don't think it's happening all the time. You're kidding yourself. Police are kidding themselves. You know, it happened to me. It happened to me. All police officers just stood there and just let it happen. So, okay, I want a young, vulnerable witness, but they just let the criminal behaviour just happen. You know, I had a bottle of beer. He kicked my bottle of beer over on purpose. He pretended like it were an accident, and he was really sarcastic about it. Oops, sorry. And then I call him a fucking wanker, and then he comes up to me like this, all aggressive, and then he pushes me, and then he comes at me again, and I push him back. And he twists me up against the wall, and all police officers just watch it all happen. None of them had the camera footage on, body worn camera on. You know why? Because I'm the cunt for drinking on the street. That's why. That's the only reason why. I'm the cunt that goes after them. with a camera. That's why. When they're stood in the street, in a line, JoeKingAudits walks past. What do you really expect from me? Would you not record that? I go up to him, I go, what's this all about? They won't tell me. And then there's this big, massive Muslim party going on up the road. I'm like, oh, so you're here, you're a private police force for the Muslim wedding, are you? Oh, there's fireworks now going off past 11 o'clock. You're not going to do all about that? You know, I'm like, yo, are you going to do anything? No, not going to do anything. Oh, you're all corrupt. You know, that's what happened. JoeKingAudits goes there, tells police that they're all corrupt. And then he kicks me bottle over and fucking assaults me. And then I push back. And I get twisted up and I get arrested. And now I'm going to court for it. And you know, that guy gets to be a police officer for the rest of his life until like I get found not guilty, then I can put a claim in against him and he might get disciplinary action. You know? The ICP IRPC won't even take the complaint until the court case is done. Because I might be in the wrong. But I'm not. Worst they can get me for is drunk and disorderly. Like, I didn't even push him hard. I'm like, just like fucking stop there, bro. You know? Okay, I did it with my foot. But I had a bottle in one hand and a camera phone in the other hand. So, you know, it's better than bottling him, isn't it? It's better than fucking shoving a bottle in his face. Surely. Using my foot to push him away from me. I didn't even push him hard. You know, I'll turn up to the court and he'll have bruises all over his leg where I pushed him. Because he's fucking hammered himself in the leg or something, probably. That's what's going to happen. Because I got fucking pictures taken of all my cuts and bruises. So he's probably got a hammer out and then turned into work next day and took pictures of. But you know, I'll take it all the way to the Supreme Court if I have to. I'll appeal it, definitely. And then we can find out all the gory details, all the tricks in the trade that they'll use. You know? I guarantee you they'll try. One of fucking police officers came up to me and goes, Can you sign this confession, please? And I says, I didn't say that though. And he goes, this is what you said, look, sign this. So I read it and I'm like, you're just lying? You're just lying completely? Sign your confession? You know, and that's why I hate all police. I don't just hate one of them. I don't just hate the ones that are bad to me. I hate all of them. They're all in on it together. That's why they wear the thin blue line gang badge. You know, it's not rocket science. Why do they wear the gang badge? Why? Why do they wear the gang badge? I'll try to look at the camera. Why do they wear the gang badge? Have you ever thought about that? Because they look after themselves. Look after themselves and their colleagues. They're not serving the public. They're not following their oath. That's why. You know it, man. But nobody fucking says anything. Apart from JoeKingAudits and all the rest of the auditors. You know, it's like a joke now. It's not even a joke, man. This is serious freaking shit. They're not serving the public. They're serving themselves. I mean, they are the public. So yeah, they are serving themselves, but they're not actually serving themselves. They're serving their corporation. They're a gang. They're a mafia, man. They're serving their own mafia. It's obvious. Like, all you have to do is go out with a camera and look at them, see what they do. I've been looking at these police officers for a long time. You know, I've been pissed off with them for a long, long time. I've been arrested so many times, and the worst I've got on my criminal record is breach of bail. That's the worst thing. That's the only thing. They've never got me for drunken disorderly. I've been arrested like 5 times for drunken disorderly. For different reasons. Well, 5 times now. But I ain't even been in court for the last one. You know, they use drunken disorderly. This is why I drink. This is why I'm protesting by drinking and going out and auditing the police, because you know I know I can behave myself. Okay, I get pissed off, but police have to take it anyway, even if I get pissed off and start swearing at them. You know, if I call them a fucking wanker when I'm drunk, they try and get you done for drunken disorderly. That's what it's come to now. This is why I do it. You know, it's not. I mean, I do it because I'm an alcoholic, probably as well. But you know, it don't matter to me, because I know I'm just in what I'm doing, regardless of whether I'm drinking or not. I know I'm just in what I'm doing, and I mean, they don't know that. They don't know that I'm like. They probably get a bit worried about it, but you know, just take everything with its own merits. Don't try and force drunkenness on me just because you've got nothing else on me. You know, before, right, when they says, "Have you been? Are you drunk?" I go, "No." They go, "Have you been drinking?" I go, "Well, I've had like a couple of bottles." Ah, so you're drunk then? You know, I get that. And then they do you for drunken disorderly. As soon as you admit that you're drunk, then you get done for drunken disorderly if you kick off. Maybe I was drunk and disorderly, but it's not because I'm drunk. It's because I hate you guys. I hate you with a passion. You're corrupt. You're liars. You try to incriminate us. You're not serving us. You're not protecting us. You're protecting yourselves. I'm ashamed, dude. Let me get undressed. Oh, fucking let's change it to JoeKingAudits talks about I don't miss editing, to be honest. JoeKingAudits talks with JoeKingAudits. But what we're talking about, audit talks with JoeKingAudits. Police corruption talks with JoeKingAudits. Police brutality talks with JoeKingAudits. Hold on. One like. Let's go. Get out, all of you. You're bad. One like. Get out. Come on, that's funny, you know. That's funny, you know it is. You know, my haters really thinks it pisses me off. You know, likes don't even do anything, man. The YouTube algorithm works the way it works, you know. The likes don't even matter, but you know, I like to pretend like it pisses me off because I'm so narcissistic that I just can't fucking have a live stream without 10 likes. I used to get 10 likes sometimes every live stream. You know, not worth. I mean, it would probably 36 KFR with about 10 different profiles, just press it on. But you know, I still got a bit big-headed about it. Oh, we should wait until 12 o'clock before we do streaming ads. I've got 2 minutes. Right, outro. So what have we done today? I went to the shop, bought some beer, talked a load of drunk talk. I told you my life story. As usual, JoeKingAudits story time. You know, I told you the truth. None of you got naught to say about it, to be honest. Like, do you know what it is? I think you realise that JoeKingAudits does not have an easy time of it. So you just sit there and you just listen. You and I appreciate that. That's what this is all about. We need to listen more. I heard this thing, Jordan Peterson thing, where Joe Rogan goes, what did he say now? Oh no, it was somebody else that were asking a question. She said, my friends don't listen to me. When I'm talking, it's like they don't understand what I'm trying to say. Jordan Peterson said something about the Bible. In the Bible, it says, "Ye that cast the first stone draws blood from the heavens," or something. Can't remember what it was. Anyway, watch it, and it's a short on Jordan Peterson short. And he goes, like, just stop talking. Just retract yourself from that conversation. Like, they don't deserve your words anymore. You need to retract yourself from them. If they're not listening to you, if they're not truly listening to you, then they don't care about you. They don't want to know about you. They want to tell you about them. That's why they don't listen. I said it ages ago. We're dogs. We're just constantly barking at each other and nobody listens. Because we're dogs. We are dogs. We're all dogs. We're all barking at each other. Nobody's listening. So thank you for listening. Like and subscribe. JoeKingAudits out. JoeKingAudits out. Like and subscribe. Donate. Press the bell button. You'll love it. StreamYards incoming. If you want to talk to JoeKingAudits, I'll put the link in the description and the stream. And I probably can put it in the description. And you can come talk to JoeKingAudits.